As you can see, my home is a mess. My life is a wreck. Welcome. I know, I look tired. It's because I am. I am feeling physically sick. I feel overwhelmed, stressed, that goes without saying. And I've never felt more used. I thought about quitting multiple times each day. I am burnt out. I have worked every day for the last 6 days straight, open to close, which is 10.5 to 11 hours. Salary is a scam. I don't get overtime. I don't get any perks. I get exhaustion and rage. I'm experiencing some toxicity in my work environment. And I honestly just feel trapped because I have to continue to work to take care of my son. Because who's gonna do it, right? I'm home today. Well, I got home from work now. I've worked through my days off. And that's the expectation, right? Your employer wants you to forget your mental peace and sanity to get the job done, and that's the expectation. And when you don't do that, you're resistant, you're defiant, your performance is lacking. There's no compassion or empathy. I hate working for other people. Honestly, I always have. If y'all don't know this about me yet, I'm an Aries. And maybe you're into astrology, maybe you're not, but we know it's very general overall. But I am truly an Aries in the sense that I like to be independent. I don't like to be bossed around. I don't like to be told what to do. Now, I like to be led when I feel like being led. You know what I mean? Also, last night I was just real comfortable watching a movie, picking all my nails off, thinking I would be home today to do them. And then surprise, you don't get a day off. You gotta go to work. I work all day. So now I'm walking around with crusty nails. Y'all see that? They all chipped. I was picking at them. I kind of get some joy out of like picking nail polish off. But I hate chipped nail polish. Like I won't walk around like a day, more than 2 days with chipped nail polish. That's just how I am. But I love picking it off. I don't know what it is. Speaking of movies though, I watched this really good movie. And actually I watched 3 movies back to back last night after work. And usually I always fall asleep. In fact, the first movie I was like, what movie should I put on that I am okay with falling asleep to? So like clockwork, I fell asleep on the first one. But I got up at a good part and I was like, ooh. So I didn't rewind it, I just finished it. The end was great. So I didn't watch the whole movie, but I watched enough to catch the drift. Anyway, the first movie I watched was, I forgot the name, the one I fell asleep on with Tom Hanks. And that was good. And the second movie I watched was Tetris. So good. It was about the game, Tetris, and how it came to be and all that. And I love Tetris. Like, who doesn't love that? It's so nostalgic. It was like the game. Oh, and if you had a Nintendo Game Boy back then, it's very nostalgic, that movie. But it was really good. I enjoyed that. I watched the whole thing. And then I watched this other movie called Sharper. And it was on Apple TV. In fact, I rarely use Apple TV. I get it free with my phone service. And they have a column that's like top 10 or top 20, like top movies or whatever. So I was just scrolling down there, putting on random ones, not even putting too much thought into it, but every single one was like amazing, shockingly, because I have a short attention span. It's got to keep me, it's got to hold me, you know, sort of like you viewers. See what I did there? It was called Sharper, and it was about this man who recruits these women to, and then like grooms them to be scammers And it's just so fascinating. And it also had a really, like, the storyline was great. Amazing twist on the end. And like, I love movies like that. It was really good. Takes place in New York. Those kind of movies always attract me because I'm like, ooh, I know where that is. I know where that is. You know, makes me feel like a native New Yorker. But it was really, really good. If you have Apple TV or you get the chance to watch it, watch Sharper. That was a really good movie. If you like thrillers with like some suspense and not cliffhangers, like some jaw-dropping moments, which not a lot of things make my jaw drop. But it was really good. Highly recommend. So yeah, that was my night. 10 out of 10. Go see it. Or watch it at home. Anyway. Sage was obviously needing a lot of attention because I feel like I haven't seen him in 6 days because I've been working open to close. Like, I take him to school and that is not that long of hanging out with him. It's just get ready and go, right? And then I get home and it's bedtime. So I barely get to see him. And later in the week, he was getting all sad. Like, Mommy, I don't want you to go. And why are you leaving? And why do you have to work so much? And I know those are normal questions that kids ask their parents, but it just hit different. Sage is also Aries. He's also very independent. So he's usually like, bye, peace. See you later. Don't look back. But he's been feeling it too. And I am genuinely, physically over it. I am. Work should not be this stressful. And if you have a job that's delightful and you work for yourself and you don't need to stress, or the stresses that you have are good stress because it's building your own, oh, somebody's calling me. It's building your own brand, your own empire, something for yourself. Like, that is such a blessing. And I'm going to get there one day. And I'm hoping and I'm manifesting that my YouTube fam, my village, are gonna help me get there, right? So, oh, by the way, if you're watching, hi, hello, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, help me get out of this hellhole called work. Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like, it's for the birds. Like, who came up with this? It's a disaster, y'all. It really is. What's worse though is that my time to create has also been limited and crunched down. So that feels to me like I'm not being as productive as I would like to be. Primarily the lack of time with my son is what really kills me. And, you know, not having any time for myself or doing the things that I love to do, like creating content and like engaging with my friends and people online. There's not a lot of us right now, but that's okay. Because, you know, we tight knit. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Once upon a time, I was kept. I didn't work. I was dating a guy that just did everything. And that was fun. And then after like 3.5 years of, you know, we used to travel and shop, and I was a lady who lunched, and I didn't have any needs. Like, I lived in this beautiful apartment. He would just fly me and my friends to vacations or wherever we wanted to go. It was wonderful. But most of the time, I would feel like I'm not happy doing this. Like I said, I'm independent. So I like to have my own and work for myself. And it was a hard transition getting out of that. So like anybody that's in a relationship where their partner is the sole provider and takes care of everything, and then just like that's all gone or taken away suddenly for some reason, like that is a really hard transition, you know, because a lot of people have pride and they have ego, and like their friends circle change because they're not in that lifestyle anymore, and you know, they're not used to having to work and take care of themselves and that life. Like, it's not easy. But when it happened to me, I was so happy because I finally got that independence and I got the things that made me feel fulfilled, like taking care of myself. Fast forward to now, I'm doing those things, and now I want to combine the two. Not that I want anyone to keep me or like take care of everything, although that would be nice. I want to do all of this for myself and for my son, and for him to witness that and to get that freedom and luxury and aesthetic, you know, that I like and love for the work that I do, but for myself and for my own brand, and like not building somebody else's dream and empire, like a company that don't care about you. They'll replace you tomorrow if you're gone, you know, not to mention treat you terribly. This is the beginning of my journey. I mean, I've been obviously working for a long time now. I'll start to love it in the beginning and be so like motivated and inspired because I'm just a driven individual. And then when so many things start to just feel toxic and uncomfortable and catty and negative, and just the environment sucks and it drains you all the time, like it's not fun anymore, you know? So sure, you know, somewhere else would be nice, but ultimately I'm not going to be happy working for someone else, and I know this about myself. It is what it is. So this is the beginning of my journey where I'm like finally doing what I love, and my hair is a mess, y'all. I got it in this, look at my hair. It's falling apart. I'm getting all over the place. It was snowing today in New York. It was nice, but my hair is a mess, as you can see. Anyway, this is the beginning of my journey to happiness and to freedom and the lifestyle that I envision for myself and that I will have. And you're coming along with me. As you can see, my home is a mess. My life is a wreck. Welcome. I would love like the aesthetic. Hello?
Yes.
I only told you like 28 times. Okay, I'm recording a video and then I'll call you back. That's my bestie, Brandy. It's her birthday today too. Anyway, what was I saying again? Oh, I would love the aesthetic, like my style, like what I envision for my home is not what it is right now. You know what I mean? Like, not only is it New York and it's tiny and there's no space, but the place is a wreck. I mean, if you see my couch, it's disgusting. It's got slime dried in there. I mean, you name it. The kid has stained every corner of this house. So part of me is like, what's the point of getting all this new beautiful stuff while he's still so young and messy? Like, it's just gonna get destroyed. So eventually, very soon, I'm putting that out in the universe. It's gonna be popping. But you're along with me for the journey. I'm starting where I'm at. This is the slums right here. I'm grateful for a roof over my head and being okay to just like take care of my kids. But the space is not spacing, right? So y'all gonna have to just, it is what it is. I don't have a perfect home. I don't have a perfect life. And I'm okay with being vulnerable to share that with you all. So that's what it is. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, share, give me hugs, give me virtual hugs, leave a comment and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's stay in touch. And I hope you're having a fantastic moment, whatever time of the day it is, in whatever part of the world. And I'll see you soon.